with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. And the Spartans will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So New Mexico State's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And
oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football? And Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offense.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Aggies. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get a double.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Trying to set up the screen. On the move at the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Power ahead. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, to slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Hauls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop it.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. New Mexico State has it first and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Madden.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grab near the marker. It's Williamson. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Madden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Got it in the middle. It's Tyree. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll open the second half on the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides the back and leaves it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can...
Touchdown, Aggies! Fit it in the window for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The give to the single back. There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Wants to throw on first down. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dumps it to the back and wings it incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to throw on third. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and